Hi, my name is Srinath. Welcome to my life page. So we will be talking about cloud solutions engineering. So before getting into the topic, let me just tell you or give you an insight of who I am, what I did to get to this level. So I have a 6 years of experience in terms of IT and I have 4 years of experience in cloud solutions. So I did my graduations in computer science engineering, which was a big plus for me to get into this. So basically you have three different types of clouds. One is software as a service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. So what is software as a service? So whenever somebody develops a software, they need to put it on the internet for multiple people to access it. So you have a part of cloud helping you to do that job. What is infrastructure as a service? So when you want to do something, you need some basic infrastructures like your computers, your CPUs, your storage, your RAMs, and this is given by the infrastructure as a service in the cloud. So what is platform as a service? So you have these app engines, you have Visual Studios, all these things were initially in olden days were in the standalone computers or you were accessing it from server to a client. But what if you access it on the internet? So that is infrastructure and software and platform as a service in terms of cloud. Operating systems, storage and infrastructure. So storage, you would have got this information in your degree. So make sure you are aware of the basic concepts of storage, how the page shuffling happens and file sharing happens. So this is something very important. You will have to have an idea about it when you get into the cloud. So first is planning. So what do you mean by planning? So whenever you have somebody to get into the cloud, you need to plan what is required out of it. So first, like I explained, there are three important things. One is software as a service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. All these three services needs to be planned, vertical and horizontal. So what is vertical? What is horizontal? Vertical, you actually take the infrastructure that you need. What is horizontal? Horizontal is like the technology, the applications, the scalability of the applications that you need. So these are the important planning aspects that you need to look into it. So as a deployment specialist or a deployment lead, you will have to plan the requirement to your client. Your client might ask you a huge deal or huge information, humongous information. So you need to plan it accordingly. So that is one of the important skill that you need. So the next skill is logical reasoning. So what is logical reasoning? So if you ask me who are the leading providers in terms of cloud, one is Amazon, the next is Dell, then you have Microsoft and Google, and you have other big companies fighting in terms of services and other applications in cloud. So what is the exposure you get? So you get to have access to their services, their hardwares, their technology, and you get to learn and do stuffs that you want to do for your small client or for your small business. So this helps you to have global exposure and global cultural interchange. So that is one of the biggest positivity. So when you have more exposure to the global environment, you naturally grow one step higher than where you stand. So naturally this helps you to grow better from what you are today. Since I already brought in the point as global exposure. So the first major challenge that I would say is keeping yourself updated. So right now I'm talking to you people. At the same time, there is somebody making some update somewhere on the cloud solutions. So I should keep myself updated. So it's your responsibility to get yourself on the communities, on different communities, keep yourself updated with the latest trend. Manage a team. So my job is like first to start with the monitoring of the service. These servers are hosted on the cloud. It might be AWS or it might be Google Cloud. So I have different monitoring tools that I've configured myself to check these tools. Once it is done, then I go to the dashboard. So this dashboard is just to check if the services are up and running. So basically, if all the clients are happy in using the applications that we've given to them. So when these two things are good, half your job is very good. The last important point is, since I am managing a team, I'll have to go to my team, check with them, sit with them, understand them. If they are stuck with any particular issues or any particular points that is not good for them, in terms of the work on their day-to-day task. Then I go check my emails. So this is where I have an interaction with my clients. So my communication skill is again important in this case. So I just understand if it is an appreciation, if it is an requirement, or if it is an update to the requirement. So it depends on that. So maybe by the end of the day, it is probably at around 6:30, I just close my end of day's work. I then leave to my home, have some good cup of tea, then go back to my daily course. And the one important factor is the planned and the unplanned activity. So planned activity is again like scheduling it, a meeting via your calendar. You need to do an activity, but the unplanned activity can knock at your door anytime. So you should be ready for that. So I used to have these unplanned activities happening at night 3 o'clock or happening at midday 2 o'clock. It depends on where you are. On a good Sunday, while I'm giving you a talk, I might have an activity. So you should be prepared. You should have the enough resources and capabilities to manage an unplanned activity. So that's my day. Okay, so friends, I hope I have given you a small insight on what cloud solution engineer is, what happens in the cloud field, how you need to be prepared to join into a cloud solutions. So at any point of time, be sure to have these knowledges, and you can easily crack the exams or crack the interviews when you are feeling confident. I hope you have some knowledge. I hope this video was helpful, and I wish you all the very best for your growth in your career and future endeavors. Thank you.